Mayer, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Mayer. Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss, and she chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Step off throw to first, and she's back safely. The Padres have raced out of the gate to start the season. Back over to first, and she's back in that time as well.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boo, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better.
Runner on the move. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. He makes the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Joey Gallo. First offering, runner goes up the middle, whips it to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Ethan.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And it finds its way through for a hit. One scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mayer. And that is out of play.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Good job to fight that one off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
High in the air, out to right. And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Mayer.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, one out. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave one, and our score remains 2-1. Mayer did well enough for them despite the loss.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.
Mayer, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can she put together another excellent outing today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and our pitcher in this game, Mayer.
She brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that she gets and the fact that she's not issuing free passes, that's going to make her more economical in her pitch count, allow her to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now Jake McCarthy. Outside low, and we're underway. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. The Padres off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. That's in there, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up, and it gets the players fired up too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
I got 3-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what she's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte, third in the NL in RBIs this year. Late swing, fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy is so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Gallo pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wade getting ready to hit. 4 for 8 in the series so far. That clips the corner. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. So runner at second, 2 down. Mayer now at the plate. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed to the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but she sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Mayer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Step off, throw to first. Mayer back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. She's in there.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cronenworth digs in now. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That one lines softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto. Conforto with a homer in his last game. Mayer back to work. Ball. Mayer in her 2nd season, 22 years old, and she's a former Rookie of the Year.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The left fielder, Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fastball is outside. She deals. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. Conforto on at first, nobody out. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 now.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. And that's in for a strike. That one missed.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two balls.
This one in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. She's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. She just needs 1 more out.
Jose Azocar stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home, he will score. Fires to second too late, and she's got a double.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner at second with one away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Mayer dives back in, but they got her.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there. She's going to have to do that consistently if she's going to give any link to her skipper.
This one in the air.
I got it. You take it.
Mayer makes the catch. One down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Campusano brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
There's a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands. Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Foul ball. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. 2 outs, base is empty.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Adios, pelota! Just circle the bases for 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 9-0.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but she was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one almost hit him. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
The right fielder, number 30,
Jose Azocar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Azocar in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there are 2 down.
the third baseman, number 6,
Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. 1 left for Arizona, and they're down 9-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
McCarthy,
Mayer back to work. Outside low, ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. And a 1-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it's caught for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
Marte in the box again, takes a strike. Two outs. That misses the zone. 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, baseball is coming out of her hand very well. She's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Diamondbacks down quickly. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. So one out, nobody on. Mayer, the next up for the Padres.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if she had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if she was sitting off speed.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, the catcher, Louis.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's out to center field. Merrill has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
Now back, designated hitter.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
She's been very consistent with her command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a pitcher can repeat her delivery like this.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. She's got the stuff, obviously, and right there she used it to put her opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Gurriel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Padres 11 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in San Diego, ready to begin the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Merrill makes the catch. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Jose Azocar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A switch hitter batting right. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
To third. Out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Mayer now at the plate. She's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Now 1-1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Looks like we're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Mayer was fantastic with the bat in this ball game and had a solid showing on the mound too.
Some excellent ABs at the plate for sure. She really looked comfortable and made a big difference for him. Mix in that good pitching, Boog. That's an impressive all-around game.
Mayor with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can she keep it going again today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Next for the Padres, Mayor.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways she can get it done, but her best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And that one fouled off. Second and third, one away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there as a run scores.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but she'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Swinging a foul out of play. Campusano, the runner at first with two gone. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCarthy trying to get there. And the inning is over. One left for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. One out, bases empty.
The designated hitter, Mayor.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first, and that's an out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Hayward.
Mayor has been making waves with her impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and her tremendous potential. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to first, could be two. Contreras over to second, over to first, safe.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn two on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Eflin a move to first. Mayer dives back in safely. Runner on the go. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. And now Connor Joe.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a runner in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get her in.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. In the dirt, blocked. She tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So two down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
One out, bases empty. Mayer, the former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. And she's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in her last 10 games. Gorman throws on to first. 2 down. Back here in St. Louis, here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. The Padres are looking very strong so far this season. Cut on and lifted in the air. Mayer puts it away for the out.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. Gorman throws on to first. That ends the frame. Padres leave a pair, and they're down 2-0. in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when she's down, Boog, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from her to have better results as a team.
Mayer with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can she keep it going again today? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mayer. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Mayer getting to start in left, 22 years old, and she's a former Rookie of the Year. Ball one, no strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. Her 22nd homer of the year. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
She's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack her, she finds a way to punish you. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mayer.
Inside and a hitter. Runner at first. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Mayer back on a dive. Runner on the move. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's Jason Hayward. Mayer at second with 2 down. In the dirt. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Padres 3 and the Cardinals 0. Now it's going to be Mayer. She launched the solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for this team early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if she doesn't love it, she's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fought off foul. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one hammered way back there. Adios, pelota. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Look, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now a chance for Jordan Walker. That's a hit. So digging in now for San Diego, Mayer looking for her 3rd home run of the game.
She blasted her 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This player looks like she's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Singing, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Mayer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Mayer went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and here is Mayer. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Mayer with an impressive 3-homer performance in her last game.
That 3-homer game she had got me thinking, Boog. You know who had the longest stretch of time between 3-homer games? It was Reggie Jackson, who only did it twice in the regular season. Once in 1969 at 23 years old, and again in 1986 when he was 40. Amazing.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Donovan makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. One out and a runner at second.
Mayer.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that is out of play. Man at second. Stays alive. And the pitch. That one almost got her.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1 out, bases empty.
Mayer.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
She had challenge with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Mayer with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when she's down, Drew, but that was a lousy game with the dish. They'll need to get better games from her to have better results as a team.
A 3-2 final score in this one. Mayer, with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can she keep it going again today? It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Tying run is at first. You're in game one of this three-game set. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it one-hops the wall. India coming home. He scores to tie it up.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
New inning getting started. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mayer. Kershaw back to work. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now she'll turn for second, and she's there with a leadoff double.
She was all over that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know she's feeling good about it.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. She'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
One down. So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, and she was fooled. Kershaw deals.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Machado over at second, 1 down.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power hitter like this. That's a nice miss right there.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting her to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Kershaw checks on the runner, and she's back in safely. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 3-2 now. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Joey Gallo. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Go to second, and they got him. Double play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 5 and the Royals 2. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Mayer.
First pitch, and he just misses. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Bottom of the inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Base hit.
Now back.
1 out, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Mayer. And that one hammered. Back there. Adios, pelota. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add a run. It's 9-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. She stayed down, she got through it, and she got rewarded.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Garcia, the next to hit. Darvish delivers. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Mayer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ozuna brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 10, Royals 3. Mayer was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Mayer. The batter now as she swings and misses for strike 1. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to Perez for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Drew Waters stands in. Rudder at first with no outs here. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boo. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and He's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
In there at the knees for a strike. Tatis on second. Campusano on at first with 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Just missed. If she's able to connect on that, look out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fastball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Padres 1. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Perez will hit next. And here it comes. That's ripped. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mayer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Estevez back to work. And a foul ball. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that's outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Mayer had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, this wasn't her finest hour, and she may be a little frustrated heading back.
Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Extra bases. Garcia around third. He'll score. Witt around second. In there safely.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you, just got to battle.
stepping in, the long ball threat, Mayer. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
The 0-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power hitter right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. She tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hammer, base hit. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Reagan's back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Mayer in her second season, 22 years old, and she's a former Rookie of the Year. And the 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Runner breaks for third. In the air, right field. Waters makes the play, and there's one down. Here's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Runner at second. That one the other way. Tosses to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. Eggy Rosario now at the plate.
Rosario.
The 0-2.
Yes.
She's trying for third in the dirt. No throw, and she steals third easily. Mayer at third with 2 away. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Royals 4 and the Padres nothing. So a man at first. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 out, space is empty.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Off the plate, ball one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 7-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. Mayer digs in now. She's already homered in this game. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals win the last two to take the 3-game series. Mayer played brilliantly despite the loss. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Can't say enough.
Mayer, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? So now here's the DH, Mayer. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Mayer with a homer in her last game. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Mayer, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. And she was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. And a foul ball. Two outs. Line drive. Lee makes the play, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Mayer.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tatis on third. Machado on at second with 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and miss, struck her out. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 4. It's the Giants 7 and the Mayer mashed a homer in her last game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Adios, Peralta. She circles the bases. It's 7-5. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one lifted in the air center field. That is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 8. Mayer played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, Boog, I really like how she looked in this one. She consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but she can be proud of this game.
Mayer on the hill in this one, and the crowd is excited to see her with the success she's had early on this year. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. just about to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Mayor. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how she's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, she's more calm and settles in. She's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most pitchers, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, she gets looser, the ball comes out of her hand with more life, and she's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get her team back in the dugout.
Tyler Fitzgerald leading things off and takes a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock him down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Swinging a foul straight back. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Step off throw to first. Fitzgerald back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one ripped but foul. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And a pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's a strike. Fitzgerald leads off first with 1 away. And there's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that pitcher's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Elliot Ramos. And a ground ball to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2-2-2.
This one chopped up the middle. Cronenworth. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 1. The Padres coming to bat. First and second, 2 outs. Mayer digs in now. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that's down and away.
1-0 count. Look for her to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get her arms extended, tied her up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now it's 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Jake Cronenworth in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Runner takes off, and he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Pods leave him loaded, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Encarnacion. Encarnacion with a homer in his last game. Mayer back to work. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Stepping in, Brett Wisely. Mayer in her second season, 22 years old, and she was born in Japan. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 down. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now here is Patrick Bailey. Check swing, called strike. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2
Adames,
strikes.
the runner at first with 2 gone.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Here comes a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. And that's 2. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Elliot Ramos. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
She's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if she's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K's her third of the game.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got her a punch out that time.
Chapman at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. On the ground to third. Machado zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what she was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 down, bases empty. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Hayward on the move, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Three-two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Giants are down 1-2-3. Back here in San Diego, now it's the power speed combo. Mayer. Gets her to chase one upstairs there.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Lee makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mayer back to work.
1-1-1.
This to third. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Willie Adames stands in. Walked his first time. Adames goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled away. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. He popped out his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. All set for the top of the sixth. And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And downstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slow roller to third. Machado to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park. Now here is Elliot Ramos. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, she's had her best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And here is Matt Chapman. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Chapman gets a piece there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Pilar Encarnacion. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill sizing this one up. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Mayer. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I'm sure she feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Throw over to first. Mayer back on a dive with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this. Back over to first. Runner on the move. On the ground right side. Wisely. They get one. She's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut her down, do something to prevent that runner from getting to third.
Here's Jason Hayward.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Soft contact in the air, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Encarnacion. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Jason Adam.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So now the DH spot, Mayer. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. She's a major topic of conversation, a rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
The tying run at the plate. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. She's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
was driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A two-run blast, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Winning run stands at second. That's a base hit. Runner around third. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending it home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
First and second, one out. Mayer will hit next. She's already homered here in this one.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and she's in full speed. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing, a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 6-5.
That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Mayer with a great day of hitting in this game and a solid pitching performance as well.
Some excellent ABs at the plate for sure. She really looked comfortable and made a big difference for him. Mixing that good pitching, Boog, that's an impressive all-around game.
Mayer. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, she'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now a chance for Mayer. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That one fouled off. Mayer went off for 2 homers in her last game. Is absolutely belted. That's back. Adios, pelota. Home run number 30 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, she made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that's outside. 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Here's a swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, bases empty. Mayer launched a pair of homers in her last game. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher, Luis.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. Fly ball to right. And that is that. Padres leave 1. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Mayer. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And it stays fair. Now she'll turn for second. Thought about 2, but she's back to first safely.
Now batting, catcher, Luis.
Runner at first, Luis Campusano. The next up for the Padres. Step off, throw to first. Mayer back in on a dive. Mayer leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. One at second.
Yeah, you're out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. So the tying run at second. On the ground to third, Rosario. And that is the ball game. Mayer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Great job today.